Okay, recording palpations for week 8, starting with the sternal notch, moving to the manubrium. Right here we can feel the joint between the manubrium and the sternum, which was broken at one point. Here we have the sternum coming down the sternum to where the xiphoid process is. We follow that along. I just kind of took a backwards path here, going down along the 6th rib, which leads up to, I'll start back up here. 1st rib is just inferior to the clavicle off the manubrium. And then as we move right to the sternum, you can feel the 2nd rib right there, 3rd, 4th is right about there, 5th rib, 6th rib, and then coming inferior to the 6th rib, obviously, if we're counting down, going through the side, it's easier to feel down through ribs 10. And honestly, I'm a little challenged with finding exactly where each rib is because I can feel there's some joints of the costal cartilage right through here, and it's hard to tell which one gives way to which. Going around the back side of my patient, who is doing a lovely pirouette for me, I can find rib 12 right here, and rib 11 just superior to it. Finding the thoracic vertebrae, I followed the spine of the scapula over to approximate the spinous process of T3, moving up to about T1, which is good because that's just inferior to where I found C7 previously, T2, and then coming on down through T12. I was surprised that the spacing of the spinous processes are not as even as I thought they would be. The transverse process was more difficult to find. It's really deep underneath that erector spinae. I don't know if you can tell through the video, but the erector spinae here are a bit tense. So it took some good palpation, which I think probably felt good to my patient, to try to get into the transverse processes. The costal vertebral joints were more challenging to find as well, but I do believe that as I'm going through with my thumb, that is where I'm finding them. And if I have my patient rotate their thoracic just a little bit by turning feet in place. So anyway, that's the costal vertebral joints. The lamina groove is actually kind of easy and fun. I could just draw that right down with my 2 fingers. Spinous processes are in the middle of it, and this goes right down in between the on either side of the spinous process, in between the erector spinae. And that is it.